Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, Frankenmuth Mega Farm Project episode 107. We are going to continue on with our planting, and while that's happening, we're going to get some wheat in. We can do all the little things that need to be done. One of them being getting these grapes dumped in the grape processing unit. That little ramp there was really helpful, actually. I normally have trouble dumping into this trailer, and I don't like the tiny grape trailers they provide. So being able to use this trailer is good, but it was a real last time we did grapes, it was a real fiddly thing to get just to the right position to dump grapes from the grape harvester into this trailer. And being able to drive up that ramp or back up that ramp and just dump into this trailer from up high was really great. I probably could have put the sides on it and still been able to dump into it. So I think maybe wheating that one and wheating this one would be a good plan. The one we're already putting wheat in one of them. And then we need to go get the biogas plant. That's kind of our next thing is getting the biogas plant into back into order. I had started to do it at some point and forgot what I was doing and left that 150 trailer just sitting over there full of manure. But we will get to that now. And maybe with room in this manure thing again, we can throw some more straw in for those cows to fill it up again. And then, not sure what else needs to be done. I think I need to finish fertilizing field number 1 up there in the top corner and get it plowed as well. And we'll have to wash this trailer out before we throw food in it again. I think we'll go run another load of this manure in once we've dumped whatever we can out here. Those guys have no manure. No manure for you. Probably just throw the rest of this manure into the gentile trailer until whatever it is, if there is any. Apparently there will be, yes. Yes, and there'll be enough. think we still have, yeah. So the rest of this can go into that trailer. And we can go get another load. And maybe dump it in the manure pile over here. Or the manure pit. Before we do that, we might as well do our slurry dumping as well. This massive slurry container is it's great. We could go down and get some slurry from down there too if we needed to. I don't know if we will. I think the pigs put out quite a bit of slurry. And we also have some still, I think, in those cows. Maybe we don't. Doesn't matter though. I'll pick up whatever slurry's in here. Neither of these guys are producing manure, which is weird because I swear those pigs have a ton. Unless, did I let those pigs run out of food? I might have. Terrible that way. No. Good. And they have tons of straw. And we're 2 months from selling them. And then we've got the 30 others that are in there. And then over in this field, we got a whole bunch of hamburgers. But I guess we'll just get to it until something else comes up to talk about. Should have done that in the first place instead of dumping it all over. But it is what it is. Alright, so we gotta go get sugar beets into... Well, we gotta get slurry into the other one. And then sugar beets into both, and then once these guys are all done, then we'll go deal with setting up that other that other field to be plowed while doing that, doing the seed hawk cleanup as usual, and then moving it on to another field. We actually need more sugar beets up here. Alright, we're going to go do the cleanup and move so that that planting is happening. I've gotten it stuck. Hopefully we can just pull it over the thing. Alright, the biogas plant is reset up. And now we're just heading out to finish up the fertilization of field 1. I haven't figured out just how many wheat fields we want. We have so many fields. I might just end up not planting them all when it comes down to it. We just don't need that many products, even with 60 productions. Now, it might be an interesting, I mean, I've had fun trying out all of the different products, but I think it would be better off to kind of focus on a couple of production chains and really rock them out. Like the cotton, like we could do half the fields in cotton and really get going here. Okay, so we just have the outside edge. I can even see the difference. So I'm just going to hit this manually real quick. Oh, well, not great. Oh, this thing still thinks it's the wrong size. That's the problem. Isn't it 54? That's more like it. I think that was part of the problem earlier. It had maybe decided that it was 36 even after I changed it back to 54. I don't even know which one was which at this point. So I think when we change over to the new map, and I'm planning things out for gov't, we will, I will install the cultivation can create new fields, and I'm just going to create gov't fields with the gov't. And so everything we can do with the gov't, we will do. Whereas we still had to buy a plow because we're going to want to plow the fields to avoid the weeding. But we'll still be good in a lot of other ways, and everything will be very gov't centric. So try to get like turnaround lanes and all that kind of good stuff. So I think this is done. Means we can get on out of here and let's just check. Yep. He's done. We can get that plow over here and get it plowing. We can also plow that. I'm pretty sure I already know. Well, we're here. We might as well. This guy plowed, that guy plowed. We got a lot of cotton coming next month. And sugar beets, I believe. So we may need to buy another one of those bigger chasers, just so we can keep up with the sugar beets in multiple fields. I think that's why it was getting stuck, is that it was 54 on a 36 gridded field. All right, what's next? A. All right, so look at this. We have two big barleys, two bigger barleys and a smaller barley, and currently 2 wheats. I will go more wheat. You know, maybe canola. Might also be another canola. We are almost out of fertilizer. We're going to have to go. I have to go hit up our vendor. We're going to finish this up and then head back and refill it and put canola somewhere. I think we can still do canola, right? Yeah. Alright, it looks like we're getting canola down. And now we need to go feed all the animals, really. Let's get those pigs fed, huh? Ooh, I stole the pig food trailer. Right. We gotta go get that. I can remember where I left it. There it is. No, that ain't it. What are you currently holding on to? Got a lot of productions to top up, I believe. Oh, there's the pig food trailer. Alright, so we're gonna get productions refilled, pigs and cows fed. I think it might be time to 100% those Angus. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think they max out at 1500. Though I should go check before I assume that. You can also send that fertilizer back to the shed, and I don't know how long the plowing is going to take, but we got various things we can do. And we slapped so many grass bales down for the sheep, I could go years without thinking about them. Which is kind of crazy. Well, yeah, we were going to let the Angus breed first. I remember that being a thing. Let's have a look at them and see what we've got. Okay, so they should be... Well, they're not going to reproduce until maybe we make them happier. Not 100% sure how that works. I've never grown Angus for meat. I've only ever grown dairy cows. And with dairy cows, you want to keep them fully fed and happy. I think next time I'll just put down more pigs. They seem to be pretty darn easy. Of course, if you run pigs, then you need to grow potatoes and beets. or possibly some other vegetables. We'll look at the old piggeroonies, pigsters. Right. Yeah, 2 months out. Looking fine. Look at these pigs. They're filling up on food. And everything is, I believe, in the right ratios. And I don't know how much TMR I had in there. Is it this way? That way? Not much. We'd have to bring TMR out. I was going to do Angus again. I think I would need to go with the bigger... If I'm going to do a big old field like that, I would need to go with the bigger thing. I think keeping these guys actually fed properly is possibly not possible. Because no matter how big you make the field and how many cows you have a limited amount of space in there. So, right, let's go deal with the cows now. We do have one more wheat field to plant, I think. Or a couple of smaller ones or something. Maybe we'll go through the litany of productions. Silage is low, which means that maybe we're out of silage, which would be kind of crazy. Okay. For some reason, this factory is not acquiring chocolate, which means that for whatever reason, it's not a distribution target for chocolate. Potatoes look good. Preserved food has everything. That's pretty awesome still. Sawmills are out of wood, but we don't need to do that right now. Okay. Yeah. I think I ran. Hope I didn't run us all the way out of straw. I might have run all the straw into this thing by forgetting about it and leaving it in there. Well, we're pushing silage out again on the straw, but we may be low on straw for a while, which means we may run out of materials to make. Yep, I did that. Luckily we have that backup pile of PMR that we siloed really early on. Without that, we may not get through the winter. We don't have any other way to make straw. Although we could afford to just buy some, I guess, but I'm averse, I should say, to buying materials that aren't inputs for grass stuff. Okay, and let's look at chickens. Yeah, we should probably go fill the chickens up. These guys are all good. You know, they're meadows. We only have one who's got a bad meadow. Their meadows keep them fed at 100% for a good chunk of the year, which is probably why that grass goes down so slowly. All right. No. Enter. We didn't even look at the sugar mill, or if we did, I glanced over, I just glazed past it. Oh, it's full. Yeah. So we're not ever going to get chocolate out of the dessert factory unless I bring it up. We don't need to do anything with the sugar beet except maybe just bring a load out. Bring a load, another load out to the pig farm. Which we can do when there's other things we're waiting on. So let's just go see how these guys are doing. He's done. Probably has been for a while, but I miss those notifications so easily. We've got a couple of fields to plow still. We look at soil though. Everybody's fertilized. Either fertilized because they're still growing, or fertilized because I just fertilized them. Well, that's cool. And everybody's fertilized, so this guy can go home. Okay, this field is totally hard to deal with and shouldn't be like that. So I am going to do to it what I've done to many of the other fields that have this problem. And I am going to reduce its size, but make it easy to work with. Turn it into 2 fields, basically. So that's 1 field. But this is also going away. That becomes two better fields. That can actually just be calculated GPS worked on without any worries about those poles and the small space behind them. That was the main problem with that field, there was just tiny spaces behind it, behind those telephone poles or electric poles. I've been meaning to do that for a while. Might as well do it now. Oh yeah, I did leave that guy out in the middle of the road. Whew. Yep, I thought I was going to sneak by. I was wrong. Yeah, we got the usual pile up over here at the gas and wash. You're all gassed up. We'll just stick you. And I'm not using this thing. Oh, I am going to use it because, yeah. I was like thinking, oh, I'll just. I was thinking I could just stick both of these fertilizing machines in there, you know, like without packing them into one slot, but I'm going to stick that gold root harvester in there. Now that I've got 3 of those guys, one of them doesn't have a home. Every good little machine needs a home. And this potato header, I think we need, there's a specific feed header. We're going to need to go look for. Because we're going to be doing lots of sugar beets next time. So many, in fact, that I'm gonna dump maybe 200K up by the bio gas plants, and maybe another 200K into that bunker, and then we're gonna actually just sell the rest to the piler. Gets rather touchy over here when it comes down to picking those things up when that area is planted, but I guess it's okay. Alright, let's go get our beets out. We're still planting that canola. And I guess we could stagger the wheat too. We could plant some wheat next month and have it not all happen on the same day. That might be helpful. Yeah, I think that's probably a good plan, actually. So once this canola is done, assuming it's still going, I assume it's still going, it'll probably be time to move on. Sun is going down. Alright, so next time we will plant some more wheat somewhere else, and possibly even some more barley. Maybe we'll hold off for oat. But anyway, we're just going to get this guy set up properly, or reset up, and gas this tractor for sure. And at that point, or at this point, I can say, hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you next time.